Hello everybody, welcome to my new channel. My name is Mike, and this is going to be called, I'm guessing it's going to be called Mike's Garage. It's just going to be a video series. I'm hoping a video series on a couple of vehicles that I am refurbishing, building, rebuilding, however you want to call it. I could have done, this is a brand new garage. It's at my home. I could have done a garage build showing you how the garage was built and all that stuff, but everybody and their second cousins are doing garage builds or shop builds on YouTube nowadays, so I didn't want to bore you with that. Anyways, usually a garage build, when you watch it, it's like, nah, I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't do that, I would have done this. So build your own garage the way you want to build it. Maybe just watch a couple for a couple of tips and shortcuts or whatnot, and then just have at her and just do it. That's kind of what I did. So I already had an idea in mind what I wanted, the size, and I did what I could, and then it's here. Just got done with it. It's not complete. I do have insulation. As you can see, I got insulation in the walls. We got insulation in the ceilings. The walls need to be finished out yet with material, probably the same material as on the ceilings, like a metal, like a pole barn looking metal walls, white, put some more lights up. But enough about that. It's just a garage. It's a nice sized garage. So this series, back up here a little bit. I did have another YouTube channel, Jake Homer Motorsports. I don't know if you can read that on here or not. It was basically a series that I did for my son's racing team. He races UTVs. Him and his daughter raced UTVs this past season, 25. It's almost Christmas. It's a couple days from Christmas, 2025. They did phenomenal for their race season. Had a few hiccups here and there, but that's racing. I did not do the complete season. I did not go to the last two races. I had some other stuff going on, and this project, this garage, I needed to get this going. I needed to get it closed up before it got cold. Fortunately, we've had some really good weather. The outside is pretty much done. Now it's just a matter of getting the inside done. I have temporary heat in here. I don't have the regular heat, which is in-floor heat. That's going to come. That's going to come during the summer. I'll get that built up and done for next year. So, but you can check out Jake Homer Motorsports on YouTube channel. It was basically a series on building the cars. I started it about a year ago, building 3 cars. We built 3 cars before May, from January to May, and it was a push. It was a struggle. We got her, John, my son, and other partners on the race team. We got it done. And we went racing, and then we had some, like I said, we had some hiccups during the season. Took care of it, pushed through, got her done. Finished very good at the end of the season, and so that's that. They'll be racing again, 26. Maybe I'll do a little something there too. But this series is basically going to be about me and a couple of vehicles that I'm working on here. The vehicles that I'm working on here, I'll see if I can get a couple pictures up of before, and then I'll show you what I have here. 2 different vehicles. One is a car that my brother had. He started it, and it's over here. He started it, and he completely took it apart. Did a lot of work to it, and it still needs a lot of work. But unfortunately, he passed away and was not able to continue on with it. So I acquired that car, and that happened in, get ready for this, that happened in 1982. So that was quite a while ago. The car has been moved around, been in a barn, it's been in storage. I've been able to finally get to a point where I can probably work on it. And I'm gonna work on two cars at the same time. The other car, which is this one right here, is a car that I got a couple of years ago. Found it on the old marketplace. Came out of Ohio, Springfield, Ohio. The guy took it apart, took the body off the frame, blasted the frame, painted the frame, blasted the underside, blasted the whole car, I think. Did the underside of the car, and he got so far, and he went, I got too much other stuff to do, and he stuck it in a trailer, and he had parts all over the place, and that was about 11, 12 years ago he did that, so it's been sitting ever since. And I have it now, just like the old thing, which I hope it does not happen to me. People get projects, or they start a project, and then they realize how long it's going to take, and they just lose interest in it completely, and they just push it off to the side, and then eventually they ended up selling it or getting rid of it somehow for pennies on a dollar. And I think that's what happened here. Fortunately, I was able to snap this up. We took the race trailer that we used for racing. One day, my son John and I left early on a Sunday morning, about 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Drove all the way to Ohio, looked at the car. I purchased the car. We loaded the car up, all the parts that we could find. And there's a couple parts that are missing. And then I contacted the guy, and he said, yeah, they're gone. We don't have them anymore. So I said, okay. And we came back that same day, got home about 10 o'clock at night. And then we both had to get up to go to work the next morning. So that was a long day. But anyways, enough about that. Let's take a look at the car here, and both cars. And then I have a little project over here I'm starting on for this car. Okay, first let's take a look at the car that my brother had. And it's become a table, if you would say, because I just moved into this garage here, and you end up putting stuff on top of stuff. So it'll eventually get all cleaned up once I get some shelves put up and all that other good stuff. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to take this thing, and it might be a little shaky, but here we go. The car we're looking at here is a 1972 Ford Mustang. It's not the fastback. It's what they call the notchback. You know, the window goes down. Not a convertible. It was a vinyl top. Had a white vinyl top on it. There's the original color. Had a white vinyl top on it. The other car is right here. This is a little bit more put together. Not as much. It's still apart. This is a 1965 Ford Galaxie 500. This is a really neat looking car in my eyes because I like the sharp lines on it, and it's so I don't know, it's different. This is the first year of this body style. It has the stacked headlights. It's kind of hard to tell here. It has the stacked headlights. They did that for 3 years, 1965, 66, and 67. And then in 68, they went back to the horizontal headlights. In 64 on back, they had the horizontal headlights. So what I did when I acquired this car, the seats were in it, the carpet was in it yet, the dash was all in it, it was all in there. I took all that out, and I I painted. I treated the floorboards. The floorboards are unbelievably all there. I mean, the, no rust. No rust. I couldn't believe it. The doors, you can see the original color of the car. It's right here. It's a white, like a creamy white. I forget what Ford calls it. It's nice. It's all primered. The guy I got it from, he had it. He primered it. Even underneath the doors. I mean, if you look under here, I mean, it's there's a little bit of surface rust. Not bad. No holes. Underneath here, it's all complete. So this is the car that I'm going to be doing most of my work on. I have right here on the bench the front radiator core support for this Galaxie. This is how I got it from the guy. He already had it out. He had the front clip all taken apart. The fenders are off. You know, they're up there on the roof. I'm gonna probably put you on a little time lapse or something. I'm gonna take this grill or this core support apart, take some pictures of it, so I can see what went where. This is the AC. This is for the AC. Having a brain fire here. I forget what they call that. The coil for the air conditioning, factory air. I think that's the pump for the windshield wiper fluid. The fenders would go here, and here the battery would sit here. So I'm going to take this all apart, at least get started on it. Here are the horns. At least get started on it and take it apart and start cleaning it up. That's got to get painted and make it look nice. So. Okay, guys. Looks like the video stopped. Time-lapse stopped while I was halfway through it, or 3/4 of the way through it. I don't know when it stopped. Usually it beeps. I did not hear it. Here's the completed core support. I should say not completed, but everything's been taken off of it now. But yeah, the weather stripping. Have to source out some new stuff. I think I got some stuff. I got a source also. This is the side here where the battery tray would be sitting right here. This would be inside the engine compartment, and the battery would be sitting right here. That's why it's a little more rusty right here. It's still pretty solid though, so that should clean up pretty good. Either sandblast it or whatever, you know, take that down. I mean, there's even still some paint on here yet, you know, from the original. So, but that's pretty much it. Pretty much got everything off of it. That's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna turn this around here. I hope you enjoyed this video. This will conclude this first one, number one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This is kind of new for me to do a car project like this. So please like, subscribe, hit the notifications and all that stuff for YouTube. You know, I'm not really all up on that. Again, this is a 1965 Ford Galaxie 500 rebuild, resto mod. Not really doing anything. I'm not putting big slicks on the back or making a big race motor in it. Rebuilding the original motor. It's a 352 cubic inch FE motor. Gonna redo the interior. Whatever I can do. Paint. Yeah, that's another subject. That's a pricey subject right there. But I think for now, it's probably going to be in primer. I'll have a little more explanation on the body itself. What the guy that had it before me was planning on doing with it. It's kind of a cool idea, but I think that kind of faded away. Guys really don't do this kind of stuff anymore. So I think that's why he put the car away and kind of gave up on it. So with that. Please hit the like and subscribe and all that stuff, and put some comments down there. Let me know if this is what you want to see, the time-lapse stuff, or if you want it in regular time, see me struggle. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a struggle. So far this car's been pretty good as far as being able to get things apart without breaking. I broke a few things on the interior. They're real little finicky things. You touch them and they break. Plastic, you know, how it is. But let me know in the comments if that's what you want to see, or if you like the time-lapse stuff and whatnot. So again, like, subscribe. We'll see you next time.